Hello guys, my name is Kai, otherwise known as Bambo, and I thought, do you know what? I am going to give you guys a peek into what I've been doing recently. Guys, this is Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn. I played a hell of a lot of World of Warcraft, and do you know what? I was just missing that MMO part in my life that everybody has. It's necessary, it's needed. It's part of us for any gamer, and I want to try something new. So, Realm Reborn, Final Fantasy XIV. It's just released its latest expansion, Heavensward, and I thought, I'm going to give it a go. I absolutely love and adore Final Fantasy games, so I thought, hey, see what this is like. Shut up. That's what I thought I said. This is a very, I'm not going to say strange, but different approach to an MMO that I've ever experienced. You get your standard things. You can relate this to World of Warcraft. You get your dungeons, you get your raids. Your class quests. You have class quests in this game, I know. Legion hype. Woohoo! A little bit late to the scene, I'm afraid, because apparently Final Fantasy XIV has had them since they launched. I don't know whether it was 1.0 or 2.0. I think 2.0 was the Realm Reborn. I've been playing this game for 2 weeks. I don't exactly know the ins and outs, but I'm learning. As you can see here, this is my character. If I do, I think it's that. No, go. Hello. That's my character right there. This is Kai, otherwise known as Bambo. Yes, very original. I get it. Shut up. And it's a Mikito, I want to say. And he's adorable as fuck. Yeah. Yeah. So far I've managed to get to level 10 as a Conjurer, which is the healer. I've managed to get to level 20 as the Lancer, which is the Poker. I've managed to get to level 30 as the Axe Wielder. And level 12? 13, difficult to read, it's very small, very put together. Level 13 Gladiator, which is the Man-Beater. I have literally no idea what I was saying just then. But I'm going to give you a small example of this game. Example of what you do in this game. The thing that I was going to do right now is, to be completely honest, is this hunting log. This is what I've been doing to level up my character. I looked up at. The problem whenever you go into a new MMO is you always have to find that website, that bit of information, because you're just too nervous to ask anyone. Frankly, you don't want to be called a noob, and I don't like getting called a noob. So I've got to go to the clutch and kill 3 cacti. So over there. And this gives you experience, because the difference to this game that I've experienced with any others is that you can level the same, a different class on the same character. Mind blowing. And also sprint, which helps a lot. I do have a mount, and I just realised I should have maybe used the mount. And my God, why can't I use this path? Why cannot I use this path? Why is that going underneath? God damn it. Okay. So yeah, I've played a few of the classes so far. It's going to fall down here and hopefully not die. Ow. But the problem that you find with this way of leveling is that if you start picking up side quests, they disappear as you change classes, which isn't helpful at all. As you're going to get my checkpoint. It plays this music. Oh, joy to everyone. Genius. So you have to use these different ways of leveling in this game. So, for example, say using the hunting log. So I want to go to the clutch. Thank you. Oh my God, ants. That's how you get ants. The other ways of doing it is you have these very peculiar What's it? That button? No, it's not that button. Everything is mucked up, by the way. Everything. Just like standard MMO. No, not a standard MMO setup whatsoever. There you go. This is Dungeons or Duty. It's called Duties. Anyway, and you press U. It's strange, very strange. You have these which you can do like mini, tiny duties, in which you can get a fair whack of experience doing it. And then you get your hunting log, which you kill a certain amount of required to kill monsters to earn a chunk of EXP. And that's how you have the level when you're low level, if you've done the side quests. But when you consider, oh, that's crap, so much knowledge in my head. I'm just going to think this at the top of my head. But going from there, you have 3 individual places to start off at. You've got your Lancer, you've got your Conjurer, and you've got your Archer. You've then got your Pugilist, which is a bit of pow pow pow. You've got your Thaumaturge, which is a bit of zap zap zap. Your Arcanist, which summons pretty little things. It's pretty. And you've got your Gladiator. You've then got your Marauder, and you've also got your Rogue. And there's another one, I think. Is there another one? Maybe. Can't remember. But then they spread into different jobs. So you got your standard Final Fantasy jobs things. So like you got your warrior, you got your white mage, you got your black mage, you got your summoner, you got your dragoon, you've got your monk, your ninja, which is new. And then Heaven Sword, you've also got your black knight, you've got your, oh, what were the new ones? I tried to learn them. I tried so hard. Machinist and Astronomer, I want to say. Could be. Then also you got things like Scholar, and you just like you can do this all on one character. Hey, do you fancy go picking up some herbs? Well, guess what? You do that on your same character as well. You can be a botanist. You could be a miner. You could be a fisherman. You could be a Canarian. Fancy making gear? You could be a weaver. You could be an armourer. You could be a weaponsmith. You could be a goldsmith. There's probably other something smiths you can be. Tailor. I don't bloody know. You do this all on one character, and you. This time, stop music. You do this all on one character. So when you start picking up side quests, you're thinking to yourself, well, hang on, wait, whoa, let me think about this. So the idea is to try and do it first time, picking up the main quests as well as your class quests, do your hunting ones and your duty. And in that stage, you've got to make it so you have side quest things for leveling on, because using Fate Skin also thing, which is like a global thing, if I press M, you can see the blue circles on the map. That's how you get experience from doing group quests as well. As well as picking up levy quests and levy meets and things like that. And oh my god, it is so jam-packed full of content, this game. I was just absolutely mind-blown. Absolutely mind-blown. And it's cheaper than a subscription to World of Warcraft. Also, the community on this game is absolutely amazing. It really is. I did a duty, and I just opened it a minute. Okay, I've just started the game. I picked Marauder. Didn't realise I was the tank. Could you give me a little leeway? And they were absolutely smashing about it. Absolutely, it was an absolute treat. You know, they taught me how to mark targets. They actually follow the markers. Apart from, like, you know, not Lancers. Archers. Archers are the worst. Archers just attack everything, and then you're smashing your head constantly on the keyboard. But you soon learn how to pick up aggro, which isn't called aggro. It's called enmity. Enmity. What in the fuck is that? Silly Square edicts with all their fancy, silly words. But yeah, I'm targeting. I need to become a warrior. I don't think cacti's are really going to be in water. But hey, let's try around. I'm trying to be a warrior, and what you have to do is if I go onto my classes, I don't even know how to bloody do that. I'll probably skip this out until I find out where it is. Ha! It was at the top. Idiot. As you can see that I might be able to highlight them. Can I highlight them? Yeah, kind of. So I've got my 30 Marauder, and I need to get the Gladiator to 15 so I can become a warrior. You don't just pick up a sword or an axe or whatever you want to swing and call yourself a warrior. Which kind of makes you think how it works in World of Warcraft. I spawned with an axe, I spawned with a sword, therefore I warrior, therefore I is kill. Warriors. But anyway, rambling on. How have I found this game? I found this game very, very enjoyable. Bit of combat, shall we? Okay, this is simple combat. You hit once, you dance around in a circle. You don't even have to look at the screen. Keep on smashing them. Keep on looking. There's things there, it's very similar to druids and rogues. That's all you really need to worry about is your combos. Exceptionally when you finer details of what the ability to actually do. For example, if I go across the toolbar, you see if I can do this from memory. Number 1 is just a standard fast attack. Number 2 is you put up a shield and increases your block rating, I want to say. Oh no, it's just increased the amount of damage taken. 3 increases enmity, but it's a combo of 1. Number 4 increases your attack power. Number 5 is your taunt. Number 6 increases the amount of healing you get from magical healing. And number 7 is a combo of number 1, but it gives you MP. So yeah, I could say it is situational. Now, okay, I'm just going to give an example of this hunter. So I need to kill, I can't remember how many of these, so much logic, many sense. So you're basically just doing the same thing. One punch you can do is do one punch. So you are hands free, always use that target. So I need to kill 3 of these. There is one good feature that I like and that is AoE attacks. They have to and increase your chance to get out. There is back to Final Fantasy that I can't and that is alright. Say that good hunting log and so I failed another whack of EXP. So you should do those. Drawbacks to Final Fantasy 14. Drawbacks so far have been there's no CC, which is bloody confusing coming from must get everything right craft. I haven't seen any kind of example of what is actually at the end. So, for example, I'll give great sound to this. Take Knights of the Old Republic. Or is it just the Old Republic? The MMO by BioWare, Star Wars. You knew straight away what the end of your game was going to be. The end of your story, end of the game. And that, well, to be completely honest, it was non-existent. I don't know what the end goal of Final Fantasy XIV is. I know there is an expansion pack in Heavensward. But I have no clue. I genuinely have no idea. Second thing, if you don't say you're new, or you don't know what to do, people are very, very presumptuous when they meet you. Very presumptuous. I did have something else as well, but I can't remember. Eluded me. Benefits of this game. Benefits of this game so far. Hang on, let's just take that back and make me look cool and badass as fuck. Benefits of this game so far have been that, in terms of content, there are practically patches with whole new content every 3 months. 3 months. Now, I listened to a podcast before I started this game when I was actually looking at kind of what new game I was going to play was going to be. And they're complaining at this point that there hasn't been a content patch for a while. And there's people like myself who sat, what is it, 18 months of Siege of Orgrimmar? 18 months. Year and a half. And they played about 3 months. Wow. Just wow. And now these aren't little patches. These aren't little patches. These are full-on content. Full content. Like adding new classes. Adding new dungeons. Adding things. The raid that I knew about was called the Coil of Bahamut. I believe it was the Coil of Bahamut. And they open new coils. There are so many references to old Final Fantasy. I mean, look in this screen right in front of me right now. We've got Cactar. How awesome is that? There are Cactars. I'm sure there's going to be Tomberries somewhere. I've met loads of Moogles. And apparently there's loads of old Final Fantasy references as well. Old finds, like, there's Magitech armor, Final Fantasy VI. That's insane. Biggs and Wedge in the game. Sid in the game. If you enjoy your Final Fantasy, you need to play this game. If you want a different MMO that's not World of Warcraft, play this game. You can do one character, and you can do absolutely anything. Ah! I remember what the drawback was. You can't get mods on this game. Not mods, add-ons. Do you know how awkward it is going from World of Warcraft, where absolutely everything on my screen and my UI is an add-on, and not having anything? Yes, you can adjust your UI a bit, you know, change something. What are you doing? What was that? I have no idea. There are no add-ons to this game, and that is probably a huge drawback. I hope it becomes a thing in the future, because this game screams add-ons. Just screams it. Even if it's just something like a database. Also, I think I know what that is, and I'm going to give you a perfect example of another drawback of this game. There you go! Gold sellers. Gold sellers. Gold sellers. Every time I play, gold sellers. And guess what? There's no way to report them. You just right click and add to blacklist. Or if you really do want to, you've got to go support desk. You've got to go contact us. Report cheating. And then type everything. Square Enix, why you not have right click feature? Why can't I right click their name and put report? Tick a box, gold seller. If they could, these little details, if they could just find them out, this game would be absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Right, well, I think I've just told you long enough. I just wanted to let you guys know exactly what I've been doing recently. And to test out my new rig, in fact. My new rig. I was a bit of a hiccup there. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you managed to sit through this far, my name's been Kai, otherwise known as Bambo. Playing Kai Bambo on the Adamantoise server NA. Yes, NA, American server. America! It's because, well, to be completely honest, I work as a chef. I finish work, generally I get home at 12 o'clock at night. 12 o'clock at night. I mean, come on! So if there's any kind of endgame content that is available to this game that I will be playing, it'll have to be with individuals that will be playing after 12, and that is just not something that you would normally find with World of Warcraft. So, start a new character, sort NA, American servers. Boom. Just jump straight onto the first American server, which was Adamantoise. So, I hope this is where I am. If you want to come find me, bring it. And as always, see you next time. See you later. Goodbye. Oh yeah, by the way, you can kill Prime because I just killed everything.